Hello everyone, welcome to episode 12, the big 12. This is a big day, 2 episodes in the same day. It's because it's a grand occasion. When I finish episode 11, I got a message saying, oh, the kit was updated to version 4.3. I did not expect this patch for a couple more weeks, so I had to make this episode about updating the kit to 4.3. This does not only affect people that follow the video guide on YouTube, it also affects everyone that ever made a project in the 2D RPG kit if they want to benefit the new additions. We look at all the new stuff. You see the multiple save slots, enemy AI update, there's a new spell, revivability, you can adjust the silence duration and everything. So this is all good. However, we need to patch the kit, and before we can patch the kit, we actually need to patch Unity itself. So this video is sort of all over the place, at least in French, because I had to troubleshoot problems. Then I had to contact the developer. The developer told me which Unity version, and then with the right version, we found all the files and everything was there. So in this guide, I'm going to show you how to update the 2D RPG kit to the 4.3 version, no matter if you're following the series or if you're on your own project. So this episode is very important if you want to upgrade your kit. You're not forced to, but I suggest, because having multiple save slots is so amazing. So when you get a big patch like this, you get a message like I'm showing right now, because I got it on a Unity. I got it maybe 4, 5 or 6 months ago on Unity. If you're lucky and you got below with the 25% code on itch.io, you will download it instead on itch.io page, right now you see on the screen. So this is going to be the link right here. Download the 2D RPG kit. This is going to download the 4.3 version from itch.io, which you're going to then open in Unity and stuff. Otherwise, if you're like me and you got it on Unity for X or Y reason, you're going to go on the kits page on Unity, and then you're going to click on getting the new version. I'm just going over once again. I'm showing this is for itch.io. Yeah, there you go. For Unity, if you click on download, it's going to open it right there. Then you see the package manager. But that's the thing. I'm going to alt the video very soon, because I made to make an announcement, a very important patch, because you must not do like this. You must not start this way. You must start by updating Unity, and this is what I go through right now. After all the troubleshooting, we figured out what the problem was. The problem, not really a problem, it's more educating myself and ourselves. Unity is very version dependent. The developer uploaded the 4.3 update with Unity version 2022.3.30 F1, so the May 21st version. So when I tried with my own version, which is the 9 April version, to get the 4.3 patch, while it says, oh, this is 4.3, you're not actually getting the files, because Unity, like I said, is version dependent in a strange way, where since the developer uploaded everything to Unity using 30F1, we must absolutely upgrade to 30F1 if we want to use the 4.3 update. This is not optional. No matter your version, you will have to get the 30F1 to benefit from the multi-save slots. But it's not complicated. I'm going to show how. Once you download it, this is here that you're going to update. So you see I did it in advance on the tutorial kit. So I still have to do it on my own Feline Realms game, but I'm going to wait. So if you look, there's a menu on the right. The menu on the right, you can choose the Unity version. So this is not like, 24 is gone forever. No, you can switch. The thing is, switching is something that's hard on your code, because it's going to replace a GameManager, because the new GameManager with the 4.3 patch has a save file, multi-slots in it and stuff like that. So you have to replace it. So it's gonna overwrite it, which means what we did in episode 11 to make the battle areas with RAM world and visible with no collider is gonna have to be made again. I'll do it super fast at the end of the video. I provided links and all. It's gonna be fast, don't worry. So now I'm highlighting the website for Unity to get the asset, and I'm just going over the order of things. So after you download Unity 30 F1, then and only then you must run the program with the 30F version in the menu, and then you can update the 2D RPG kit properly. This way it's gonna have it's going to have the good files in it, the save slot manager that we all love and wanted. So now I'm showing two screens. So you see an update screen, and the screen I'm getting right now says re-download because I already have done it, but I was prudent and I kept a screenshot earlier today. So it's why I'm sharing with you. This is gonna look like the screenshot with the word update. I put a red rectangle around it. So you guys are gonna have to click on update. This is just how it works. Once you update, you're gonna have to import, and I'll go over with you how to import, not to remove that wonderful attack animation that we did. If you don't like it, you can replace it though. I'm gonna show both. So just to go over the order of things again, you need to start by patching Unity to 30 F1. Then after that, you open your project with the new version, you open the package manager, and then you can update properly to the 4.3 version. If you update on any other version than 30F1, the save slot manager will not appear in your project, so you're basically not gonna have the 4.3 version. You're gonna be in a fake 4.3. So this is how it is. I'm just telling you guys with this guide, no matter your project, you're gonna have to go through this. Just if you have a large project, I probably don't have to tell you, but don't overwrite everything. Go surgically, not to break your own code. So now I'm showing you it's gonna overwrite everything in the kit, and I do want that because this is a tutorial video series project. This is the same game that you guys have if you follow the guide. So I wanted to replace everything except this guy. I remove animation because I want to keep the new jumping attack we put on RAM episode 11. So right now I just uncheck that, so it's gonna replace the entire kit except for the new animation that I did. Don't worry, you will see through the video how things go along. Everyone, it's like their children, their game, and they're all scared during a patch. Oh my god, everything's gonna be deleted. This is why I do this on the demo kit and not on Feline Realms first, guys. So then it says, oh, the open scene title screen, it's not the same. Since it was open in the background, it says you need to close it. That's a good sign. It means, oh, there's something new in the title screen. Could it be new save slots? So yes, this is obviously save slots. So, but at this point, there is something I need to mention. Right now, we had a single save slot, and right now we just put a save slot manager system with multiple save slots. So the menu is jammed. You press on Z, nothing happen. You press enter, nothing happen. Basically, it's broken, but we will fix it so easily. The thing is that currently, our game or PlayerPrefs, if you will, or save game folder on the Unity side, it thinks that we're still in this single saves system. So it's trying to load the menu, which has button linked to save slots. And it's like, dude, this code is nonsense. There is no such thing, because here in the PlayerPrefs it says there's only one save slot, and you say no, there are multiple. This is madness. So what you need to do is to simply flash the PlayerPrefs or reset them. Use whichever. I like the word flash. It sounds so IT-ish. Like, yo, I'm gonna flash your memory. So what you want to do is, you see the line 33. There are two dash slash or whatever the name. You need to remove them because this makes the text commentary. This is a technique. We put text in commentary because we don't want it active. So now we want it active. It does PlayerPref delete all. In other words, it's gonna delete our save folder on the Unity side, so it's gonna stop thinking about this monotheist save system. We're gonna introduce it to the I know I forgot the name in English, but the multiple save game system. So you just have to run it once. I saved, of course, after removing the commentary. I saved. You run the game. As soon as it ran, it already executed the line. It already deleted the prefs. You can put back commentary on the line. This is in TitleScreen.cs if you missed attention. So now that I put it like it was, because I don't want it to reset the player saves every time I boot the game, I put it back in commentary, I save, and from here on, the kit will now be compatible to use the multiple save slot system. It's no longer a one save kind of... his mind just got open. He got touched by the matrix. So now I'm showing you through the regular demo that comes with the 2D RPG kit, not the game that we made, but the demo with the original characters from the original demo, just to see the save point in action. Because remember, right now I'm not in the same kit than the one where we got our anti-hero and stuff, because I already patched it. This is the second time I patched it once to troubleshoot and to have information to patch it properly to make this video for you guys. So right now this is me showing you doing it again. I'm doing it all over in the other kit just to show you, look, this is how we enable the save system. And right after that I'm gonna load our own game with the anti-hero, and then I'm gonna continue from there. Like, look, I've done the same thing, now let's keep on from here. So you see my French counterpart doing the Triforce thing, like ta 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 ta. I have no idea how glorious it is to me to see those save slots. I've got a to-do list. My to-do list, I always do the easiest things, and this is not a particularly hard thing to do, but it's just a very annoying thing to do, because I have other things to do, and I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with this, that it has been dealt with. I can just reskin it, and thank you very much, Arjum, you saved me so much time. So now I'm just showing you, I saved in slot 1 and 3 just to implement put a first thing and do the new PlayerPref receptacles, or whatever it's called, containers, containers I guess. So now that we have purged the PlayerPref and we put back in commentary, the kit 100% works back now. So now what we do from here on in the episode is not patching to 4.3. This is all done now. The kit is patched to 4.3. What we do now is to repair what was broken in our project. Very little things break since we only manipulated the GameManager and PlayerController. We will copy paste the code back into it. It will take like 1 minute. Aside from that, the thing that changed is all the elements. Sorry for my thick accent today. I got a cold and a lot of things, so my nose sounds worse than it does. So now I sound even more French. Whatever. So that being said, we're gonna simply repair what was done in episode 11. And also the other thing I was saying before interrupting myself, I'm so impolite towards myself. Oh yeah, the elements. So now we need to put back the elements. That's the only thing that resetted, because this is all attached to GameManager, and we changed the GameManager script. We changed it. We imported the new one. So it erased the things. So if you back up a big game, you will not overwrite your GameManager. You will instead copy paste the lines that are added by comparing them. You don't want to break a 200 quest or whatever. But since we only have 2, it's very simple. So we put back chest 001, chest 002, and then we add 2 quests, bad boy 1, bad boy 2. Then items, we made a shield 2, so I put it back there. And then you see the sword 1. Now there's a problem, because we had modified sword 1. So now we imported the kit. So the kit is like, okay dude, well you're supposed to have a sword +1, so I'm giving you a sword +1. But I don't want the sword +1, I made it a +15. So now I delete the +1 sword. I go back into the list, you see missing item. That's quite alright, because it did not existed in the other patch. Now we start anew with the new sword. So there's no more ambiguity. Now all items are sorted back to normal. So once you're done with the chest, quest, items, we go to the skill and enemy prefab tab. Won't be long. I need to change back. Then battle manager. Then here the skill we need to add. We created a skill named enemy hit hard. So we need to put it back there. I just had a double click by mistake. That's fine. So go in the skills folder. Not enemies, you dummy. Skills folder. The enemy hit hard. So now we only need to put the prefab back. The enemy, the two. Anti-hero and the black crow. So we're gonna add 2 slots and drag both of them there. After that, we're almost done. There's two more slight details we need to fix to repair our project together, which is the chest in the street, because it had that +1 sword in it, but now it does not exist. We need to put the +15 in it. And the other thing is we need to add the 2 scenes in the player build settings. I mean, in the build settings, because it resetted. It has resetted that too. Damn, that's a mouthful. Sorry for the accent. So now I'm gonna notice, oh, this chest is broken. This is why we are troubleshooting. This is why I don't make a short video super edited. I make a very long video, because I want you to see all the pitfalls, all the mistakes, and how to deal with them. This is why this series, you will notice at one point that it is the best, because you will end up with a project with no problems. So the sword +15 is now in the chest, so the chest won't be broken anymore. So now through some editing magic, we need to remove the broken scene from the old kit that we don't care. They're deleted, and then we add the 2 current scenes. So the scene numero 1 that we're in there currently, and the other scene that we made, we also add it. So now, for real this time, I swear, Z's, for real this time, now it is 100% patched to 4.3 and repaired. We have the save system, we have the new skills, but we have not assigned them yet, but they exist. I mean, the kit is patched, everything exists. We repaired every element slot that was disturbed by patching. Even the inventory still works, the text still works, the dialogues, everything works. So the only thing that's left to do, and this is optional, guys, I just recommend doing it because I think it makes the game so much awesomer. Is that even a word? More awesome. So is the changes to this what I'm showing right now. If you go currently in a battle without a battle background image, it shows Rem World at the same time that it shows Rem Battle. So you're forced to use a background layer to use an image. I think it reduces the realism. I know this is stupid because it's a sprite game, but I like to be in the city. I feel like a Ninja Turtle searching for pizzas. I just love it. I love it. So I wanted to make this a reality. In the first episodes of the series, I spoke about, in my game Feline Realms, I fixed that along with our Jum's help. We found an easy way to fix that. I did not implement it because this is a me thing. This is not a you guys thing. But what I'm doing now is showing you how much I think it's awesome. And perhaps it's going to grow on you guys. And perhaps it's going to grow on our jump. And perhaps it will be a feature and not something you need to go through this guide to get. Otherwise, I think it's fantastic. Okay. So right now, my French counterpart is showing you the changes to the silent skill. If you remember in the last episodes, we had a hard time beating the boss, but then if we silence him, it was easy peasy. It was a joke, in fact. So the silence was completely overpowered. Now we have complete control over silence. We can make it last, let's say, 1 or 2 turns, and we can make higher level versions that will last longer. We can finally control it. This is amazing. We'll cover that when we use it in another episode. This episode is really about patching, about getting every one of you into the 4.3 so you can benefit from the multiple save slots. This is such a wonderful thing for a RPG. It was about time, honestly, this particular update. But we got it. This is wonderful, and this guide will help you to patch it. So, yeah. So now I'm just going over my notes a second. Yeah, I'm showing the new save slot manager in the folder. If you want to make sure that I patch properly the kit, if you look in your folder, script folder, and you don't see save slot manager, then you messed up. You need to watch this video all over again, and to start by putting Unity 30F1. So now my French counterpart is going over the order of things, and I'm noticing, you know what, we did number 4 before number 3. I don't want to confuse everyone. I'm just gonna put it in the right order. So while he does that, I'm just gonna say the order of things. To resume, guys, to recap, you need to download Unity version 22.3.30 F1, the one that's listed, that's written there. Then you update the kit to 4.3 after switching your project. Let's use the 30F version instead. Then, this is not important, but the order isn't important, but doing it is important. You need to flash the PlayerPrefs, like I did in TitleScreen.cs. Remove the commentary on line 33. Save, run the game a few seconds, stop, remove, put back the commentary, save again, and now you just stepped into the multi-save territory. After that, you repair the elements from your game, the chest number 1, chest number 2, the quest and all that. And after that, and this is where we are, it's reapplying all the things that we did, that perhaps you did in episode 11 with me. This is optional, like I said, because this is advanced stuff. Advanced in a way that this is not included in the kit. As in, I don't think if there was a label like void if guarantee, void warranty if removed as sticker, I think the modification that I make to the player controller for run speed should qualify as a don't do it if you want to port to mobile, because I literally tore off the mobile part of the movement because I don't care about mobile. I'm making my game for Steam and for controller. The game still works on mobile. Let me just clear that all. My game works on mobile. I just this build I'm doing is not focused on mobile. What I want to do is make the game properly for Steam, then port for console, then if people like the game, port to mobile. You don't port to every console at the same time. You're never gonna get anywhere. This is just my opinion. If you're developing for mobile off the bat, then it's another story. Just don't get my player controller. However, the game manager code patch, this one is good for everyone because it will enable to make a REM world disappear and lose its collider during battles, so everyone can benefit from that. And this does not break the game. The game manager code does not break anything. It's an addition. My player controller code breaks some of the touchscreen shenanigans that I honestly have no clue about, because I just put better better keyboard control, adding keys. Like, I want to add a function to my E key to open a bank, to add a shift to run. I added keys is what I meant. And when I added keys, I did not add their mobile counterpart, because I will cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, would be like additional homework that I don't need. Scope creep. It would be scope creep for me. So now I'm showing you on my Discord. You can get all the code on Discord. So right now I'm showing you the game manager. You will copy paste the thing on my Discord, and you put it over void update. Simply over this. You don't touch the get item details method down. No, you only go over this. So Control V, bam. If you pasted properly, you will have no red anywhere. So basically, we just added if battle active, disable collider and make REM default layer. If battle not active, put him back on player layer. And we created the two methods, disable collider and enable collider. That's all it is. It's all it is, and it makes the battle areas so much more wonderful, because now you can do a real life setting like now. So now we integrate new features one at a time. So now I did not put run speed. Now I'm showing you, look, this patch I just did right in your face, that you can get the code on Discord. This is what it does. We don't see REM world, and is collider disabled. So let's say you were in Feline Realms and there's cars all over the place. The cars were pushing REM world, and it was moving the camera. It was making me angry. So disabling the collider allows you to make a REM world invisible and still have animated objects in your game. So basically you're going way over what the kit is intended. If you follow episode 10, 11 and 12, 11 and 12, yeah, 11 because I go over the run speed and the battle area, and right now we are repatching it because of the patch. I did not expect to make people waste time by it's just it happened, guys. I was expecting this patch to come in maybe 3 weeks, so I was expecting maybe episode 12, episode 20 to be based on patching the kit, but it turns out that we have to do it now. This is now that people need help to patch, so this is now that I put everything on alt, and this episode is about patching this. So now I'm showing you that optionally you can add back run speed to the character. This is not part of the kit, like I said. This is me that destroyed the mobile part of the controller and just made the keyboard I just focused on keyboard and added run speed and open the bank, follow capybara sit down, a lot of stuff. But oh my, no, that whatever, it's all good. So we're gonna take all that code, not the last page. The last page is just a screenshot, and I say basically, look, it must look like this. So now I'm explaining you. So this is the live version of the help. So you just take the entire thing, the first 6 pages of the PDF, which is the entire code of the player controller from my game Feline Realms. It's just the same. I did not invent new code for this. I just took the code from Feline Realms and I just put it there. So if you took my code properly and you pasted properly, you will have 155 lines of used code, and the 156th is empty. It's a good you always keep the last one empty. So once you pasted that like this and there's no red anywhere, so you pasted at the right index. Sometimes people, they copy paste but they don't paste at the right place. They paste like a centimeter to the right or to the left, and it screws everything. So when you make a mistake, you Control-Z to back up and you try to paste at a different pixel. So yeah, so once you're done pasting all that, you're gonna save the thing. So now my French counterpart was explaining basically what I was saying, that the mobile game works. It's just that I did not assign all the new functions like the capybara bank or all the stuff that's in Feline Realms. I did not add on the touchscreen interface because I will develop that later. It's just what I'm clumsily trying to communicate when I say it. Don't get this code if you're focusing on a mobile. I mean, don't get the player controller patch for run speed. There are other ways to put run speed that are more adapted to mobile. For people that want a game focused on Steam or whatever, I recommend taking my patch, because if you don't care about mobile, look how great this is. You can press on shift to start running, and that's very great. You can run at will with shift. You can add stamina if you want, but this I don't think it's cool to penalize people with stamina. I hate it in Zelda. For climbing it's fine, for running give me a break. Yeah. So basically now our player he has run speed, but I want to have the run speed in permanence. So this is where I show you, invert this logic right here, just switch both values, and now you will run by default, and when you press on shift, then you will walk slowly. This way, everyone that is playing with a joystick or that is playing on mobile, they all get access to run speed by default. They just don't have the button on the touchscreen to walk slowly, but they will have run speed. So problem solved, So right now, I'm basically going over all. You saw that this episode was really about patching 4.3. You really need to patch Unity first. I'm gonna end on that. This is the most important. Patch Unity first, then you patch 4.3, then you put back the thing from episode 11 if you want. We will see each other in episode 13, where we can finally have fun instead of playing around the code. So in next episode we will continue with the other side of the door and finally have some fun. We have enough hard work. I think it's time to have fun. Hi everyone. Thank you very much for staying until the end of the video. I like to take this time to ask you to please go on Steam and wishlist my game. Also you can go on Twitch to see me doing some live development occasionally. If you're a super chat or super chatted, you can do additional support on Patreon. Otherwise, please like and subscribe. Those are really what I'm looking after, because I need to reach 500 subscribers to even be able to get some sort of income from YouTube. Until then, I'm doing this all for free. So thank you for subscribing very much.